Universal Studios Japan is a world-class theme park located in Osaka, Japan, and with it being home to almost 50 attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Universal Studios Japan. Starting off at number 10, we have Jaws. And no matter whether you undertake a guided tour around the famous Amity Bay, or you are just looking for another fun family boat ride, then this is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy touring, as along your journey, not only will you see many of those beloved scenes from the movies, but halfway through the ride, things start to turn to the worst as you hear reports of a shark and then encounter Jaws himself, really finishing off the ride with a scare. And so I would feel wrong not putting this ride on our top 10 list. It is time for our first roller coaster on the list. As for our number 9 spot, we have Flight of the Hippogriff. And with this ride being so common around all of the Universal parks, for starters, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with as soon as you have boarded the Hippogriff, you being able to race around many Harry Potter inspired scenes, completing many drops, twists, turns and helixes, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Have you ever wanted to become an honorary minion and head on a top secret mission? Well, of course you have, and so you have got to take a ride on our number 8 spot, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, as despite the language barrier on this ride, it is definitely grew on me. Okay, that was a horrendous Despicable Me pun. However, this ride sure isn't, with as soon as you have made it through the pre-show and then boarded one of the many Minion pods, you'll be able to experience everything from playing Minion Rush to heading into explosive factories to even defying gravity in the aim to get Gru his present. How despicably awesome is that? For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a little bit more Spidey, as we have the amazing adventures of Spider-Man 4K 3D The Ride, where if you think you have what it takes to help Spider-Man defeat the baddies, then chuck on your 4D glasses for an experience which, trust me when I say, will never ever be forgotten. For me, however, what makes this ride so amazing is the fact that not only will you head around many 3D screens, but also theming too, really immersing you within the storyline. And so there is no doubt in my mind that this should be on your bucket list. Are you heading to Universal Studios Japan on a hot Osaka day? Well, if you said yes, then you must take a ride on our number 6 spot, Jurassic Park The Ride, as on this river adventure has taken the word soaking quite literally to the next level. And here is how. Now, of course, it would not be a Jurassic Park themed ride without taking you on a trip around many prehistoric lands full of many dinosaurs and lush scenery. And this ride is no different. Yet what brings it to the next level is that after you encounter the not so friendly dinosaurs at their dinner time, you will plummet down a 26-meter drop, causing, let's just say, a pretty huge splash. Top 5, and coming in for this position, make sure to get your sick bags at the ready, as we have space fantasy. And even though this ride gets constant VR overlays, it definitely packs a punch, with you and the rest of the thrill seekers in the group getting to board a specially designed car, which whilst heading around a thrilling roller coaster layout will spin around. Yes, you did hear me right there guys, spin around. And so with the universal level of theming and storytelling too, there is no doubt in my mind that this experience will never be forgotten by you as well as your stomach. Who here loves the Mario franchise? Well, if you said yes or no, then you must take a ride on our number 4 spot, Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge, as ever since its debut last year in 2021, it has always been a fan favourite, and for a good reason, as from the moment you walk into the land and one of the best themed queue lines on the planet, you will instantly be blown away. And this only continues on the ride itself, with through the use of state-of-the-art technology, you being able to race around many Mario Kart courses like never before. The question is, however, are you going to win the race and become the Koopa Challenge champion? Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position, we have Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And wow, if this ride does not make you believe in magic, then I honestly do not know what will. As for starters, with it being themed towards Harry Potter, already you should want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as from the moment you board this ride, you will join all of your favourite characters for a flight around the castle grounds, a game of Quidditch, escape from the Demeters, and so much more, causing even the biggest of Harry Potter fans in the group to say, Expecto Patronus. If you are scared of heights then, skip to number 1, as for our number 2 position, we have the one and the only Hollywood Dream the ride, and with it standing at a height of 144 feet, this is definitely not for the faint of heart. However, nor is it your normal coaster, as not only will you rise to the top of its height, followed by a series of drops, airtime hills, helixes and tunnel sections, but if you're still looking for even more thrills, then you can go backwards, as believe it or not, you can literally go backwards. So yeah, this ride is plain down mental, but also a roller coaster that a trip to Universal Studios Japan would be nowhere near complete without. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in our opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Flying Dinosaur. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park and see this beast of a coaster, you will immediately know that you are in for a treat. And you will not be wrong, with you flying around all of this, and get ready for it, a 124-foot drop, flip to lie, inside Raven turn, pretzel loop, 2 inline twist, helix, and so much more. You are sure to fall in love with it, and so I think it is very easy to see why it is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.